Chapter 20 entitled Administration of Government and amending Chapter 37 entitled Land Use Procedures of the Code of the Township of Delran, County of Burlington, and State of New Jersey. I ask for a motion to go into public.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. If anyone has a question about this ordinance and this ordinance only, this is mostly housekeeping, where we're changing the dates from July to January, where we were previously a nonpartisan special election, just kind of cleaning up some old ordinances. Anybody have a question? Seeing no hands, I'll ask for a motion to come out of public.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And now a motion to approve ordinance 2019-19.
Motion. Second.
Mr. Lyon?
Aye.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa? Aye. Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. At this time, I'd like to make a motion to remove resolution 2019-166 from our consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now we'll do the rest of our consent agenda. And here we go. Resolution 2019-160 is authorizing final payment for Community Park Phase 5, Jake's Place Playground Improvement to Decker's Hardscaping and Landscaping. Resolution 2019-161 approving the corrective action plan based on the recommendations of the 2018 audit report. Resolution 2019-162 authorizing award of the contract for the 2019 roadway improvement program to Pioneer Pipe Contractors, Inc. in the amount of $987,735. Resolution 2019-163 authorizing the township engineer to create GIS mapping for the sanitary sewage system in an amount not to exceed $10,000. Resolution 2019-166, a refund of various tax overpayments. 164, Resolution 2019-165, authorizing the tax collector to create sewage accounts and 2019 billing for various residential properties. And Resolution 2019-167, providing for appointment of a hearing officer. Motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second. Mr. Lyon?
Aye.
Mr. Romando?
Aye, except for resolution 219-167. I abstain as to that.
Ms. Correa? Aye. Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. This time I'd like a motion to table Resolution 2019-166 until we have the complete information.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next we have our motions. A motion authorizing the payment of bills, including all purchases made under the cooperative purchasing agreement.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Lyon?
Aye.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa? Aye. Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Now I need a motion accepting the report of the tax collector and township clerk.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Lyon?
Aye.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa? Aye. Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Next, I need a motion accepting the report of the CFO, including the July and August year-to-date revenue report, the year-to-date budget report, and the July and August check register.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Lyon?
Aye.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa? Aye. Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Next, I need a motion of granting a mercantile license to the following four businesses: Arctic Auto Sales LLC, 150-4 Carriage Lane; Keystone Auto Group, 150B-1 Carriage Lane; EGR Auto Sales Inc., 150A-27 Carriage Lane; Letty Place Associates Inc., 1829 Underwood Boulevard, Unit 8.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Lyon?
Aye.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa? Aye. Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Next, we have our report from the fire commissioners. Representing the fire commissioners, Commissioner Jim Bauer. Commissioner, tell us the good news, if there is any.
If I have it here. First of all, I'd like to apologize for nobody coming to last month's meeting. When you guys have it on the second Tuesday, that's our meeting. With vacation, we only had 3 fire commissioners. Although we did have somebody in the audience that was supposed to call us when you got to that. Obviously, something didn't work out. And so we apologize for that. We were going to send Cunningham. I asked him if he wanted to do it tonight, and he said no.
Okay. Thanks.
So I guess I'll do the bow fire, since that's kind of interesting. And I happened to be on duty crew that night, so we were first in truck. So my crew went in, operated the boat. If you watch the news, the boat that the news was calling the Coast Guard was actually the Delran Fire Department's boat. So that was the first one in service. Actually, we got to get something on the roof so they don't get confused. So they went into service, knocked it down. The next boat on location was state police. So they got there, kind of watched what we were doing. In that area, the tide was on its way out, so the water started getting real shallow. So they decided that their boat might be better for shallow water, so they went in, tried to do it with their boat. They started sucking mud. In fact, they damaged their engine and their pump from sucking them up the mud. Chief called Camden for their low draft boat. Camden was out of service. Philly happened to be training on their new boat that wasn't in service yet. The battalion chief decided that why not? They're out anyway, so they brought their new boat down. And that did a fantastic job in shallow water. So everybody had a little shot at it. It's amazing that on those particular flyers, when you're the driver, your crew gets on the boat. So after you set up command and the chief gets there and takes over command, you really don't have anything to do except kind of sit around and watch. So I was amazed how many versions of Deep Purple Smoke in the Water I could listen to, and the fans in the background. Some of the versions I've never quite heard, but they all got one part right anyway. Yeah. So we had a vehicle fire that unfortunately was our own members on 130 and Bridgeboro Road. So that was well involved when we got there. So he kind of realized he was having a problem, dialed 911, tried to get to the firehouse, didn't quite get there, got to Home Depot, where he decided that it was enough, and then, like I said, it was fully involved. So fortunately, it was the members, and it's sad that it's anybody's car, but when it's a member, kind of you don't realize it, and then you find out it's his, it's a whole different thing.
They were okay though?
Yeah, he got out. He tried to save some of his stuff, but he couldn't. So he just managed to save some of the stuff in the back. Plus, our crews got there, plus they had the back window and started pulling things out, while the other crew was extinguishing the front of the car. So we did save some of his stuff, but not all. We also had a vehicle fire at Rite Aid, which was an engine compartment. So that was the duty crew out of Chester Avenue got there and kind of made easy work of that. It was just an engine compartment, so nothing crazy. Both stations on the Mount Laurel Fire, I'm sure you saw that on TV. Bridgeboro Road Station went in and assisted fighting the fire. We had a gas smell on Bridgeboro Road. And at that time, Mount Laurel asked Chester Avenue Squirt to come in and cover their station. And that crew answered 3 calls in Mount Laurel while they were fighting that fire. And we also assisted Burlington City in the death of the dispatcher. That was also a captain out of Burlington City. So our crews went up there and helped them clean their station and get their engines, get everything ready for the funeral. Again, it's a sad thing, a young guy. Ironically, his central number was station 232, was actually 232. So the same number as our station on Chester Avenue. So, and like I said, everybody knows him, you know, good guy, just sad.
Yeah.
Very sad. I guess I'll do it now, so I don't have to come back up and bother you guys. But as a resident of the town, I want to say a great job on the National Night Out. Enjoyed it, and certainly enjoyed the fireworks. Great. I think everybody had the same thing. We didn't know what to expect. I'll be honest with you, we weren't expecting a whole lot, but everybody said that was a lot more than what they were expecting. So, job well done. And anybody I talked to loved it. So,
Great.
like I said, as a resident, thank you very much.
Jim, quick question. In my cleaning out of the garage, and there's some, I found 2 old fire extinguishers.
You can drop them off at any station, and they'll take them.
Great.
We use them for training.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, when we do fire training, we for fire extinguisher every year for OSHA. People drop them off all the time, that's what we use.
Great, okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, now, reports from members of council, starting in my far right, representing Ward 2, Councilman Tom Lyon. Tom?
The only thing I have is, it's after the fact, but happy Labor Day. Celebrate the American worker. Stop needing in work, no matter what you do. And we should commend all the American workers.
And representing Ward 3, Councilman Mike Normando. Mike?
No report this evening, thank you.
Thank you. Representing Ward 1, Councilwoman Virginia Correa. Virginia?
No report this evening.
Report. And our Vice President of Council, Tyler Burrell. Councilman, anything? No report. No report. And I have no report. I'm going to have the mayor, and then I'm going to go back and, I was at the bottom of the first page that I missed the clerk. Let's say what?
I have no report.
Okay, well, he has no report, so let's see how this goes.
Right.
And from our township clerk, Jamie Agers, any report? Jamie? Report, we're on a roll. From our township administrator,
I have a short
Jeff Hatcher, a short report.
Just on an annual basis, we have to submit all of our exposures, list all of our equipment, all of our property, all of our vehicles. And we've completed that process for the year for the Rowan County Joint Insurance Fund. And secondly, just to, I did notice that in the obituaries that Morris Burton had passed away. Yeah, and Morris was on the Board of Ed, and when I first came here and spent a lot of years donating time and effort to Delran Township, so just want to recognize his passing.
Anything from our township solicitor?
Nothing to report tonight, Council President. I just do have a quick question. Resolution 2019-166 was pulled from the consent agenda. We haven't voted otherwise on that.
We voted to table it?
We did vote to table.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
confirm. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And Morris Burton's viewing is on Friday evening, given this from 6 to 9, the service on Saturday morning. Thank you, Jeff, for reminding us. Great guy. Matter of fact, the Performing Arts Center named after Mr. Burton. Okay, so I need a motion to go into public.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. So we are in the public portion this time. And we have, this is a historic moment. You know the drill, Chuck.
Chuck Stahl, 184 Natalie Road. In regards to Resolution 2019-166, I wasn't here for the last work session, so you may have covered it in there. So it looks like you are looking at granting a road opening for New Jersey American Water for Hartford Road.
We are with some serious specifications and stipulations. And those are not as yet completely hammered out. We're waiting for one more report from the engineer, and then we'll be passing that resolution to allow them.
All right, so we're looking at something more, we're looking for something more preventative. Hey, we just want to cut the road. and patch it.
Council will issue the resolution subject to the township engineer's report and specifications, which will all be made public, expected at the next meeting.
All right, sounds good, thanks.
Thank you, Chuck. Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Bill Tilden at 59 Alden Avenue here in town. I just have one quick question. We have an abandoned property. It's just a few houses from my place, number 52 Alden Avenue. And the grass is getting like up to here. Is that on the list for action?
If it's not, it is now. Jeff?
I'll double check, I don't have them all memorized, but if it's not, we'll get it on there.
If you run into that issue, please feel free to contact Jeff,
Okay.
and then we will make sure it's in the process.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's owned by Wells Fargo, and it's been, actually, I see a notice on there that's uninhabitable for about 2 months because of lack of running water. So there's an issue there. There was a, back in the end of June, 29th or somewhere in there, whoever was in there, they had a big load of police. And responded by the other police, I think there were like 2 or 3 or 4 police cars involved. And after that, the property was empty. So I haven't seen it since. So I want to bring it to your attention. It was something.
Is there a for sale sign on the property by any chance?
No.
Okay, we'll get it on the abandoned property list as well then.
Okay, good.
Great.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
much.
thank you. I mean,
Yes.
Good evening, everybody.
good evening.
Joe Cunningham, 310 Page Street, Riverside. I know Jimmy talked about the numerous calls we had through the last month. I wasn't in the Mount Laurel area, but our crew was there, and they did rescue a 1-year-old child out of a locked car. His mother locked the keys in, so they went out and did that. And hopefully any day now, we'll be lucky enough to where FEMA's gonna give us another grant that we applied for, so. I'm being told all the grants will be issued out by the end of this month, and hopefully we'll be one of the lucky departments that get another grant to save taxpayers some money.
That'd be great.
So,
Great, thank you, Joe.
you're welcome.
Anyone else? Seeing no hands, I'll ask for a motion to come out of public. So moved. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need one more motion. Anybody remember what that might be?
Motion to adjourn.
And a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries, and we're adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
That's all right.